Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Countryboy92. And so today I got another letter from the TV licence people. So yeah, because I haven't declared my TV licence, I don't need a TV licence, but you shouldn't have to tell them. If you're obviously paying the £174.50 a year, or should we say, it's broke it down into bits now, we're getting technical now, £6.50 a week. Because I'm not paying that, because I'm not watching TV, obviously, because I'm using a device like this. Yes, we still use computers and mobile phones nowadays. I've got the old gel pen in the way, in the peripherals. But yeah, I watch YouTube. But they're saying you need to declare it. As we haven't heard from you, an officer will visit you soon. Well, look forward to it. Shall I make you a cup of tea? What do you think about that? No. Yeah. So, saying, dear sir, madam, hold on a minute. But if I've had an account with you guys before, right? So, I don't know, say 2018 to 2020, which is the last time I had a TV licence, 5 years ago. Because, yeah, I did admittedly used to watch TV, used to watch the BBC iPlayer, used to watch EastEnders, for example. But clearly, I'm not watching TV no more. And please get in touch immediately. So yeah, they're saying Lewis short again. We need to do some digging and researching who these people are that actually work for them. Like, for some reason it's saying £1,000 fine, but if you live in Guernsey, it's even stricter, £2,000. Yeah, it doesn't say. Like, it just says it's a criminal offence. Like, it's just crazy. Unaided devices. Okay. I'm going to just say, well, I watch TV on a Tamagotchi, mate. I don't. But yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so there's options to pay online, update it, whether you need one or not, or your bank details. Well, I've took my bank details on from there, so obviously if I'd have kept them on there, I reckon they'd have put the TV licence back on without my permission. Check if you need a TV licence. Well, I don't need to, because I've already said I watch YouTube constantly. I'm listening to the radio. When do you need a TV licence? It goes into all the bullshit if you have Sky. But you can have Sky Wi-Fi, but it doesn't say anything about Wi-Fi. Maybe you probably need a licence to have Wi-Fi next, but no, I don't need to. You shouldn't have to declare it if they know you're not watching TV. So yeah, if you've got sight loss issues. I've never actually ever seen a TV licence person at my address, which I'm not going to disclose where, but I have seen them when I lived in the YMCA, but that's a communal building. Same as like HMP. It's surely all paid for. But if you live in prison or a homeless shelter, you still need to pay for a TV licence. That's crazy. That's stupid. But obviously, if you're living in your own property and you are watching these. But no, the only time I do actually admittedly watch TV is at someone else's house, like a parent's friend's house. Just don't need it. Have they updated their logo or something? Because this is looking a lot different. Okay, it does look professional. But yeah, they keep sending me these little love letters, a scare tactic, put a ring around it, a red ring as well. That's danger. It's all in blue there. Please pay. Please. This is a begging letter. Please pay. Give me £6.50 a week to watch EastEnders. To watch a bit of Phil Mitchell on EastEnders. Well, since them shows got boring and all the soaps like Emmerdale and Coronation Street, obviously there is programs better. And people always seem to think that you need YouTube to have a TV licence, but does it actually say on here? No, because this is an official letter. And yeah, they're all scams. And I will get onto different companies like Lowell and that lot, but has anyone actually gone to prison for TV licence? Unless you snitched on yourself and opened the door to yourself, but no. But if you can avoid them, do it. You shouldn't have to pay your TV licence, guys. So this discard the trash, mate. But yeah, if you get any, tell them to bugger off. Here's a little scenario. I've got an intercom, so that's even better, because if you got these doors, yeah, they'd have to go through the main doors to get in to buzz in. Ring, 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 TV license. Well, for one, sir, madam. Excuse me, this is TV licensing people. Can we come in and have a chat with you? I mean, he talks about you watching TV illegally. Sorry, no thanks. Example 1. Example 2. Fuck off. You can do that one. The Western Service witnesses. Or you can say, sorry, not my ass. Go with option 1, guys. Please go with option 1. And if you've got CCTV, you don't even need to answer it, because you could just watch them on there and just watch them prowl around with a little notebook, clipboard, saying, this address doesn't have a TV licence, no answers. Maybe call back in a couple of weeks' time. But if you really want it off your back, just really declare it. But you don't need to declare it. Does it legally state that you've got to by law? No, it doesn't. Should you have to tell them what you're doing every day? It's like telling them when the last time I had a poo. Like, okay, I had a poo nearly an hour ago, 40 minutes ago. But are you interested in that? No. Not really. No. Do I care about what other people do? If you're watching catch up like All For Demand, which is the best app, obviously, in my personal experience, because you can watch like Young Sheldon on catch up. Just because it's on live TV, you're paying to watch adverts as well, guys, which is pathetic. If you watch it on demand, there's something called premium, $3.99 a month, like I always say, pay it. Right, but if you don't mind watching adverts, it is still free. It will put a disclaimer out there. If you're watching it, please have a TV license. But sometimes, you can still click on it. If they know you don't have a TV license, or you don't need to declare it and you haven't got one, surely it shouldn't come up. Say, sorry, you haven't got a TV license. Sorry, we can't let you watch TV. Same as areas. Sorry, you haven't got a TV license. This TV is not going to work unless you pay for a license. Like if you're driving a car without insurance. Yes, that's the only license you should have, a driver's license. And like a forklift truck license. They are good things because they make money for you. They do positive things for you. You're not contributing to the BBC. If the BBC was to disappear, like Danny Dyer, I don't know, guys. Is he still in Emmerdale? I mean, current. I don't even know. Is he still in EastEnders? If he was, apparently if he disappears outside or he dies on the virus or some shit like that, then yeah, they'll make it mainstream where you'd have to pay a TV licence. But has there ever been anything good on the BBC? Alright, admittedly, yes, Blue Peter. But all these shows, people record them or put them on VHS tapes. I remember the days where you could just record it with a VHS tape. Obviously, I still had to have a TV licence. But here's a bit of a life hack. If you want to watch something and you want to do it old school, if someone's got a TV licence, yes. I'm not saying you should do it. Well, you can if you want. If you do it in old school, record it on a video. Record it and watch it at home if you really, really want to save a decent programme. But with Netflix and YouTube and Hulu and whichever other apps are out there, like I've mentioned in the past, they're good. But yeah, if you accidentally switch on a live TV by accident, then okay, maybe you should do it. But if you get caught watching it, then okay, that's a bit naughty, but definitely put that down. But if you're not watching TV and you don't care, then you ain't got anything to worry about. But TikTok nowadays, for example, I like watching now because people are just doing silly things. Like, just on a laugh, like if people are like streaming like the Tyson Fury fight, for example, yeah, you need a TV license for that. But if you're watching it through someone else's life, okay, a bit of a life hack. There's a bit of an example of what you should and should not do. But TV nowadays, they don't come with SCARTLEs, but they all have HDMIs. For example, I can prove it. If TV license people want to watch these videos, they're more than welcome to. Because same as what's his name? I'll get to his name in a minute. But Chili con Carne, something. He's a main video guy on the TV licensing, guys. So if you do want to watch his videos, if you want more information, like, probably better, more education, watch his videos. Because don't take my word for it, watch his videos because they're a bit more educated. But it's just me blabbing. Nowadays, it's got the internet on it. Look what's not on it. I'm sorry about the mess, guys, but there's nothing actually plugged into it. Yeah, okay, that's a Skybox Now TV, but I haven't used it, as you can tell. It is dusty. And this is where the aerial. Look, no TV aerial plugged in. Like the old days of DAB radios, guys. But yeah, this is a smart TV. Obviously, you can tell I don't watch TV. I've bought this TV for $220 around October time for my Christmas present. Well, for my own sake. And look, nothing's plugged in. Nothing. Don't use it. What's the issue? Like, because you put YouTube on, you can pause that. But if you accidentally are watching TV and you do it illegally, you're not really breaking the law, really. You're not going to get a mafia of TV license come to your door. Open up, it's the SWAT team. Pay your TV license now. Give me £170 now. They can't actually take money off you. Or can they? But no, they have any commission. They're probably getting, I don't know, how much does a TV license person get per one sale? Probably like £10. Let's say they're getting 10 quid. They're getting 10 houses. That's 100 quid. It's a cat and mouse game. But TV license is just not worth it. Like, you don't need TV. TV is literally gone out of fashion. Like, what I say, the last 10 years. TV's got worse. The last time I watched TV was 2020, 2021. And do you know what? I'm like, why am I paying this bullshit? Why do I want to pay? Was it 21 quid a month it used to be or something like that? Is it £24, guys? If anybody knows how much the TV licence is per month, then yeah, I could just read the letter, guys. Yeah, what the fuck? It's all £6.50 a week now. It sounds cheap, but really it isn't cheap. For £6.50 a week, what could you get? Oh yeah, let me think. I could get a kebab for £5 and get a Monster, maybe. I don't know. Depends where you live in the cities. If you're living in London, probably not. But as I'm in Derby, you could probably go and you could go to Aldi. You could buy yourself, or maybe even better. Well, instead of paying £6.50 a week, guys, go and get yourself a Tesco meal deal, because Tesco meal deals are the number one. Or get a Sainsbury's one. But yeah, don't spend it on TV licenses is what I'm trying to say, guys. But and then you haven't paid your fine, obviously. If you have been caught, then yeah, you can be summoned to courts. But no, who's ever actually shown up to court? If someone ever goes to prison in 2026 for not having a TV license and they go to jail for it, I will eat one of these cans. And obviously that is dangerous. Do not try this at home. But I would eat a piece of metal like that can, or one can. Which is never going to happen. Which, if everybody stops paying TV licence, these people will not get a penny. Use your £6.50 per week and buy yourself a kebab. It's cheaper, actually, to have a kebab than watch TV nowadays. No, years back, it used to be really cheap a year. Probably back in the day, probably 20, 50 quid a year back in the 70s, 80s. But how long's the TV license been around for? So long. And it's just so outdated, these letters. Like, they're just irrelevant. Irrelevant. Like, they're not irrelevant anymore, sorry, should I say. But Mr. Lewis Shaw, mate, yes, it's not like, well, it's meant to be a scare tactic, like the TV license detecting bonds. And yes, I used to believe in them. I used to believe that it used to come out. But what they're really doing, they're just coming out and say, like, let's say a Vauxhall Corsa or a Vauxhall Zephyr, no, not Zephyr, Zephyr, or a Vauxhall Astra, a cheap little car like that. They're driving around and they have to have business insurance. If they haven't got business insurance for doing these rounds, check them out, check their insurance, check their MOTs. Because 60-70% of them are not insured to do it. Unless you're on foot. How many hours did they work? 8-9 hours a day probably, or 12 hours? I don't know. If they could work at 3 hours, and how many doors will open up? 2 out of probably 10 houses, for example, will probably answer the door. I've not seen them in this area yet, And if I see them in other people's areas, like trying to knock on a neighbour's door, don't say anything. Don't snitch on them. Just say, "Oh, excuse me, do you know Mr. So-and-so?" "No, sorry." And yeah. But what I'd say for a joke is, "Oh, TV licence people, come around for a cup of tea. Should I put radio on?" But no. Well, don't invite them in your house, guys, because they're just scum. They're just money grabbers. All this company is about profit. They don't care if you watch TV one time a year, so long as they get £174.50 a year. And they will probably get a small little percentage of it, probably about £4, the company. I don't know. I don't know how much profit are they making, but hopefully their profits are down. Hopefully. Guys, what I'm trying to say is boycott it. We need to boycott the BBC. Now, it's a criminal offence. Is it really? But surely they should be thinking of better matters, like, leaving people alone and not knocking on the door. Just send the letters out. Well, we should fight against the TV licensing because it is controlled by the government. So yeah, balls to that letter, guys. 92, please like, subscribe and share. And remember, don't watch TV, watch YouTube. If you're watching my channel, it doesn't cost you anything. If you subscribe, guess what? It's free of charge. I don't care if you want to pay for my gifts on YouTube or TikTok. If you want to watch things for free, my platform is a free basis. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't care if I don't get paid. I don't care if I get paid for this video. If I did, okay. But don't pay a TV license, guys. It's a waste of money. What would you rather spend $6.50 a week on? Me, any drinks and kebabs. Just think how many kebabs you could have a year than watching TV. How many hours do you actually watch for TV per year? Now, people do watch TV. Okay, admittedly, they like to watch TV for company. If you're really lonely, if you don't have friends or they're too busy to talk to you, then yeah, okay. But still, you could pay $12.99 a month and have a basic premium account and share that account to somebody else. Because I've given my account to my friend's parents so they can watch that. And they do watch TV, admittedly, the older generation does, but obviously they're brought up in a different situation to us where they have nothing. And TV used to be a luxury, but now TV isn't a commodity anymore. We don't need it. Like, TVs just collect dust. If you look in Cash Converters or Cash Generator, for example, how many TVs have they got in stock now? And how many did they used to have back in the day? They used to sell out like hotcakes. But nowadays they don't. And I'll keep that TV for 5 years. Every 5 years I may upgrade it, but am I still going to pay a TV license? No. But it's boring, guys. So yeah, guys, if you want the £6.50, better off spending it on TV license because TV is so boring. Peace out.